Hey, good evening. It is I, your good friend, Dr. Mike. Hello. And I am from www.Dr. Mike Emporium, drmikesemporium.com, the original Atlanta-based shave shop, beard care, hair care, we care shop. So hopefully you know where to go. So we are also on Instagram, or the Insta, or the Gram. I don't know what kids call this stuff anymore. But it's Dr. Mike's Emporium, so all things fit to see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm going to check the tablet over here and see if Dr. Mike is actually talking or if I'm just making a fool of myself. So let's take a gander and see what's going on. So who knows? Who knows? So let me check the comments and see who's talking. Hey, Jim, good to see you. I was going to actually bring that up from Tuesday's little adventure. So very cool indeed. We'll get there. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. That's great. Tonight, I've already put on some Paurasso Pre-Shave Cream. Michael, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Paurasso Pre-Shave Cream. So my beard is always already getting nice and softened up. I'm out of the hot shower. You're welcome again for the image. That's your first image of 2023. Randy, thank you for coming and welcome aboard. Tonight, we are going to keep following up with our wonderful menthol dots from Monica at Banule, and I've put a little something special in this bowl, and it is Violet from 11. It is Clary Sage and Violet. So what does that make this? A frosted violet in the wonderful blue and purple bowl. So very good. So I'm going to get this started. We're going to use our Badger hairbrush and go into town. As you can tell, I got my ears lowered, as my dad used to say. Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Apparently, he's just messing with them, so that's what happens. So while this whips up, what's happening is the menthol dot that's in the bottom of this thing and the snurdle of Clary Sage and Violet soap is being mixed together to make a wonderful frosted violet shave soap. And that's one of the wonderful things of classic shaving, or wet shaving as we call it. You can have it any way you like it. So I'm just feeling kind of plucky. I'm like, hey, let's use this menthol dot and make it a little special shade. He's gonna be doing like a backbeat thing. One thing I did not mention on Tuesday was a wonderful Christmas gift from my good friend RJ Foster. If you look above me, right, that's Brushy Mountain. That is a license plate from the penitentiary that he took me to, and we had barbecue and got liquor. I actually got a bottle of the Frozen Head vodka for my brother-in-law Scott down in Isle of Palms. Hey, Amber, hope you're feeling better. Amber was a little under the weather, so we're wishing her well. But look at this. Look at the lather that is created with these balls. So that's great. Frosted violets. Frosted violets. We're gonna give this a try. Yep, it's already cold. So fabulous. So yesterday at the barber shop, I had a chance to talk with Charles, our Surgeon General, and Matt. I know our IT guy, Matt, is making these shave bowls, and Charles has one. He got one of the very first ones. Yes, a shout out to the person in Knoxville who bought 3 bowls. He bought one of each. One of each. So that's awesome. And they're in the mail and they're on their way. So Charles loves the shave bowls, and he says the reason why he loves them so much are these ridges in the bottom. And this is all science right here, science. So, and we were talking about the license plate from the penitentiary, and we're talking about getting Frozen Head vodka and butterscotch moonshine, all this wonderful stuff. Really, really great place. Good. Amber, we're glad. We're very glad you're getting better. I know that it's no fun to be sick. So this is Violet, Clary Sage and Violet from 11. Duh. 5 is my other. That would be this. See? Look at that. See, this is 5 by 11. It's all math and numbers and stuff. So anyway. But because we're using Violet, we're going to use our purple razor. Hey, speaking of RJ Foster and the Brushy, there he is right here, Brushy license tag. We've just talked about that, RJ. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So let me get this started. So there you go. This is a feather blade, by the way, new as of yesterday. And we are in our Henson. And we got the chance to talk to Charles. And he is going to be at least 3 events this year, if not more. And we can get it scheduled where he can be there doing haircuts and shaves and all that good stuff. He'll be there. There you go. There you go. So did anybody have any trouble here in Atlanta with the storms that came through? It rained from like 8 p.m. until 10 a.m. the next day. We had, I think Kennesaw had 6 inches of rain. That's a lot. I know we had a bunch here in Tucker because my backyard is still sogified. And speaking of rain, after the shave on Tuesday night, we happened to get an order from one Jim Moore, he's actually in the chat over here. Oh, sorry, over here. So he picked up some Yeti ice cream and he got some cryogen from Chisel Face. Yes, the Blackland Vector. I think the Blackland Vector, Randy, is along the same as the Henson in tolerances. So yes, when you have something that's that sharp in a really, really nice, really does a great job. Folks, this is amazing lather. If you have not tried the 11 brand, I highly recommend it. Yes, Matt Bonney. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm trying to get everybody's name. So it's very good. Thank you for, we love it when people chime in the chat. It doesn't always have to be crazy stuff. It can be questions about shaving or beard care, which is what we're going to do next. Because I got my beard trimmed. Don't tell Kay, she loves my beard. We did not take it too far down, just really getting it taken care of. Yeah, it seems the way Paolo made the 11 brand, it takes water very well. It takes agitation really well, and it's got a good aftershave feel to it. No, look, just the sides to make me less fat in a moon face, and see how the chin is still full. Charles is really loving that. See? There you go. We just took it. He just cleaned it up a little bit. Just a little. So, I was talking about, yes, Jim ordered a couple of things, and yes, we're talking about Jim. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm just smooth and rounded. Okay, so Jim ordered, and I was like, you know what? He's just a few miles away. We do special things for special folks on occasion. That's what Dr. Mike's all about. And with the price of gas actually falling, we can do a little bit of traveling. So I drove out in the worst storm. Wow. Okay. It started it was just foggy and misty at my house, and then as I got closer to Jim's, the rain just decided to womp on us. Lightning out of just amazing bolts of lightning. And it's really wild. This Clary Sage and Violet, it has that wonderful floral to it, but it has a nice earthiness. But now with the menthol too, it's kind of kicking everything up. So I am going. If you folks are interested, I will reach out to Van Ule and say, hey, we would like to get some of these, and we'll make them available if we can. If we can make them available on the site, we'll make them available. How about that? We can have so Jim, you don't have to buy Chisel Face Cryogen all the time. So this is the Against the Grain Pass. Notice I'm doing the short buffing strokes. Thank you very much. The Henson razors do a wonderful job. So glad we picked these up. Not that any of the other razors aren't good or good enough. They're actually all very, very good. Yeah, we will. You know what, Jim? You know we do have Cryogen aftershave, I believe. I think so. Yeah. So, just letting you know. But I'm looking at bringing in. We're going to rotate some, like we were talking over the holidays. We were talking about rotating some fragrances off and bringing some different brands in order to Jolene, to make sure that we're representing the shave market as best as we can, right? Because if we can find better and better products, we can bring them to you. And I'm just checking the shave here. Look right there. Right there, for some silly reason, it just grows weird. There we go. And now it doesn't. All right. RJ is a big Peaky Blinders fan. If y'all haven't seen that show, highly recommend it. And he has actually done some wonderful cosplay and just living life and really making some wonderful old fashions, by the way. And got his hair cut really, really nice and short on the side, just the Peaky Blinders look. So good on you, sir. Good on you. Really, really like, and see this menthol, the dot, it doesn't feel like slapping your face cold like Yeti ice cream, which is delicious. It's that kind of like sneaky, cool feeling. Yes, Randy. Yeah, give it a look. It's a very classic. It's violent, and there's all kinds of stuff in it. But amazing actors and actresses. Really great look and feel. And if RJ likes it, you know it's got to be good. Yes. Jason, hello. No, I do not change the blade at each shave. Right here, this is the second shave with this feather blade. I changed it over last night and shaved, and then tonight I'm using the second one. And what I say is, hold on, is shave until you feel it begin to tug. If you feel it, you know, these blades are so inexpensive. Even the feather blades are not that expensive. Get a little water on the notch here. Is that once the blade begins to pull, when you feel like it's not cutting through smoothly, change the blade. So 5 to 7 shaves. You know, don't leave your razor sitting in the shower and let it get all wet and dry, right? All right, so we're going to give this a feel here. We're going to feel this. Fabulous. And you see how much carryover, and carryover is when you have a little bit of soap, how much it wants to just, I mean, I could get another 4 or 5 passes with this much shave soap. It's that slick. Really, really nice stuff. Paolo, great stuff. So I'm going to clean this off, and we're going to get to our beard real quick. Oh, see, soap can go everywhere. The General is a wonderful cat, feline. General George S. Patton. He is a purring machine. Okay. So, know what I mean? Say no more. There you go. All right. So, for beard care, now that my beard, see, it's still long. It's still long. It's still, look at this chin. Look at that. And see, he got, even the moose lick is fine. So what I'm going to use tonight is Furry Hippie. This is Wicked Grind. It is a peppermint coffee flavor. I call flavor. Smells, fragrance, right? I'm going to take this is kind of like mustache wax. I'm going to take the back of my thumb and I'll pull some in here, right? About the size of my thumbnail or an almond, thereabouts. We're going to liquefy it, warm it up. I will never have a Gandalf beard. Never. It won't happen. My genetics will not allow it. So this has a little peppermint, and it is supposed to be like a peppermint mocha kind of thing. So It's now liquefied. I'm going to go into my beard and go up. And why am I doing this? We want to get this to your skin. We want to get it permeated through the beard. And because it's a balm, it has a little more. See, look, see how look at it. There you go. And as it's a balm, it has a little more beeswax in it. And these are Huntsville bees, making this Huntsville beeswax. And I'm going to give it a little scritchy, like you're petting a cat or a puppy, because this is good. Okay. And now we're going to smooth down, and we're going to grab our brush. You remember this brush, right? We're going to give it a nice brushing. And because it has the beeswax, it helps it with shape. And it actually gives it a little more luster. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I do have a nice sailor's hat I could put on one time. I think Jeremy, my friend up in, and it is your beeswax. It's none of yours. And see, it gives it a little bit of control. And really, it helps make it moisturized, moist, and feels lovely. All right, now, there we go. Gotta get the few hairs we have up top. Let me put this down. And what do we do after every shave, right? Shave and beard, right? We do something to protect our skin. And with that, I'm going to put on, I found this, I forgot that I had it, and that's the Fine Bay Rum. And I thought that this Bay Rum would be a nice follow-up for the Frosted Violet, because it's sandalwood and bay and all that wonderful stuff. Bay Rum is kind of an earthy, leafy, wonderful feeling. There you go. It is a nice Bay Rum. There you go. Fabulous. All right. So this fine aftershave, it has a wonderful ingredients to help to kind of like soothe the skin. Smells like licorice and regrets. There we go. So the shave, I mean, you can feel the wonderful moisturization, the wonderful slick stuff. Yes, Jim, we love doing that stuff. I mean, get some numbers on your mailbox, please, young man. If I have to come over and apply numbers to it, I will. Just saying. So, all right. So there we go. Look at that. We have made it through the first week of 2023. Dr. Mike's is going to be trying to get out a little more. And so we're looking at places like Columbia, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. We're talking about Savannah, Georgia. We've never done a show down in Savannah, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do that. Hey, thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hopefully, Leah and Mike are having a great time up there in, is it Kentucky and Illinois and Wisconsin and all those folks? Those are the International Steampunk Symposium folks. How about that? So, all right. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Derailed. Jim, Mike had to triple. Yes. Yeah. I told Kay that I was like, I mean, I was about to, oh, that's right. A barbershop tour. You know, I could do that. And, you know, in Greenville, we do have Wavelengths barbershop. We were talking about that with Miss Cat. Cat paints hair. And so maybe we can stop by there. And I know that there's a place in Augusta. What's her name? Cindy? Yeah, Cindy. And they have a place there that they have a wonderful barbershop. We're very good friends on the Facebook. But it might be fun to kind of bounce around. That's where I met a lot of really wonderful folks at up in Kentucky at D&V's barbershop. That's where I met Ernie, our very good friend. Rest in peace, sir, ELF. And Dennis and Rick Boone and Maria and Jim and JD and all those folks, Brandon Ellingsworth. So it's wild how you can kind of get a whole barbershop. So just amazing. We have like three. Oh, yes, excellent. I look forward. We're going to have to do a barbershop tour. How about that? We'll just go around and take pictures of barbershops. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. With that, not only do I feel great, I smell fabulous. So I'm going to say take some time for you, right? You know, because that's the one thing we need to take care of is you, right? Make sure you take care of yourself. Reach out to your friends and make sure you take care of them, right? say hi, check on them. Like Amber, we hope you're feeling better. And RJ, thanks again for coming down, you and your lovely wife. And really, really thankful to all my friends and all you folks here who always come here and make silly comments about my otter. So greatly appreciate that. So if you're going to shave, and we know you are, and if you're going to do beard, don't you want it to look like this? Isn't this good? So I want you to shave Dapper. I want you to beard Dapper. We will see you Tuesday next week, right? Tuesday at 9. Tuesday, 9. We'll see you then. Take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.